Hello everyone, welcome back to my kitchen and welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, be sure and go below and hit the subscribe button and click that little notification bell and make sure it says all videos, or you'll get whatever YouTube decides you want to see. So, hope you're having a wonderful day. This is not going to be a real long video. I had to go into town today for an appointment. And since I was in that part of town, and I very seldom am, I went to Winco, which is the bulk food store that I love to go to. And they have other stuff, but I love their bulk foods. So I did some shopping for that, but while I was there, score! I have been looking for half-gallon ball jars for a year. Right out a year. That's right, since everything started. I store a lot of things, medium and long-term, in half-gallon jars, and I vacuum seal. So it protects them from critters, it protects them from any kind of moisture, anything like that. I use my vacuum sealer on it and they work wonderfully. But I'm using up what I had because I could not find them, and I even had them on order that didn't pan out. So I was so excited to find half-gallon jars, and I got 3 boxes of them. So each box is 6 18 half-gallon jars, right? I'm so happy about that. So these, and honestly, they aren't marked up like I was afraid of. Each 6 jar case was $10.77, and that's really not bad. So $32.31 for 18 half-gallon jars. I do still order the ones from Azure Standard, and I do use them. And I talk about that in a video. I'll see if I can put that link there. Or I'll at least put it down below. I'm having trouble with my links. It's not putting them where I want them. Those are great, but they have a wider mouth. And they're metal lids, but they are not, I cannot vacuum seal them. They also have half-gallon jars, and those I love because they're little, fat, stubby jars, just like the gallon, and they use that same size lid. Again, you can't vacuum seal, so I still use those. They're great for short, medium-term storage, but they're not good for long-term storage. At least, well, maybe if you put oxygen absorbers, but I don't usually do that when I vacuum seal. So I was really excited about these jars. They also, and they weren't an urgent need, but I did need them. I got 1 case of wide mouth pints and 1 case of regular mouth pints. I use both a lot. So I was running low. I got those, and I only bought 1 case of each because I still had a little bit left, and it's not something I urgently needed like those. It'd be great if I could talk. So, but I went there because of the bulk foods, and last time I went, I didn't have time to walk around at all, and I didn't have a lot today, but I had a little bit. So I'm going to share with you some of the things that I got in the bulk food section, and it shows me their per pound price. I think these are all per pound. So you can see kind of what I've got, and hopefully you can find something in your area, because bulk food purchasing is such a great idea for food storage. You can get a little bit if you just want to try it. You don't have to buy a whole lot. You can buy just, tiny bit, just to try it. If you know you like it, then you buy more. And that's the case with this. This is the dried okra. Now, this time I read the nutrition, and it does have some carbs, but I still, and again, the serving size was much larger than we will use to snack on. So 1 or 2 are not going to kill the keto diet, although it did have some carbs. But these dried okra were amazing. I think they had, I'm not sure what was on it. I'll try and put that in the ingredients below. But they did have something on them before they were dried, so that's why the carbs. But they were so good, I was going to buy more. And the dried okra chips, this is 0.74 pounds, so this is not even a pound, and that's a lot. At $9.99 a pound. So if you think $10 a pound, that seems really high, but again, that's a good amount of okra. We'll do that for snacks, again, because they were just so good. They taste like okra, and I miss okra, so I was willing to pay that. Pine nuts. We love putting pine nuts on pasta, on salads, all kinds of things. But they have gotten prohibitively expensive. $20 a bag most of the time when I see them. And that's pretty much what this is also. But this was half a pound. So that's a good amount. Half a pound of pine nuts at $19.78 a pound. So again, not cheap. But this was under $15, and I've been paying $20 for about that same amount, maybe less. So I'm willing to give these a try, and I'm hoping they're good. But we'll see. Again, with bulk, you can try a small amount or go for the larger. This case, I went for the larger because we'll eat the pine nuts. I bought some chili lime pepitas, and this is something Brian can eat on the keto diet, and he and I both tried them. They are really good. So pepitas, pumpkin seeds, but these are seasoned with chili lime, which both of us love. I got 0.77 pounds, so about 3/4 of a pound, for $2.53 a pound. $2.42 for that. And that's a tasty little snack. And now that I know we like them, we'll buy more of them. Now this is something I have not tried. I actually grew this years ago as a flower, not knowing what it was. And it's really an interesting flower, but I have never tried using it or cooking with it. And this is not low carb, so this is something I'll try a small amount and then later probably work back into our diet. But this is amaranth, and from what I understand, this is like a superfood, and they had this in the bulk section. So I got a little over half a pound of amaranth for $2.93 a pound. So that worked out to $1.95. So, and I took a picture with my phone for the instructions, so I know what to do with it. Although I'll look it up too. Then they had, and these are just beautiful, these dried apricots, and they're nice, moist, plump. These do not keep long term. Anything moist, I wouldn't keep long term. I would use it shorter term, but they were just so beautiful. I got 1.47 pounds, almost a pound and a half. These were $3.96 a pound. Hopefully I'll get some fresh ones this year from my friend. I'm really hoping. They got none last year because of just the freezes and everything else. So hopefully I'll get some fresh ones. And then this is something I've never tried, but it was pretty low carbs and it sounded interesting. These are dehydrated plantain. And you would think they look like bananas. These do not taste like dried bananas. I'm going to tell you right up front. They are good. They're crunchy, which anything on keto, I love crunchy because that seems to be missing for me. But they do have a good taste. Just don't go expect it to be dried banana chips. It's not the same. And I'm sure some of you out there are really familiar with plantain and know that. But it does have a good flavor. These were 0.2 pounds at $3.13 a pound. So this whole amount was 63 cents. I didn't think that was too bad. So just wanted to give you more ideas. Explore your food storage, explore your bulk options. What you have in storage, if it's always the same, sometimes you get bored. If you have new things to add into your foods, that's always a good thing. It keeps you interested, it keeps you enjoying what you have. So that's my quick update. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and got something from it. God bless, and we'll talk soon.